Raft. I love this game, but it does a terrible job of explaining itself. So in this video, we are going to answer some commonly asked questions that the game just doesn't explain. Like and subscribe. So oddly enough, a lot of these questions can be answered by using islands just like this. So the first question that I see a lot online is, how do I get Vine Goo? Well, that's super simple, so we're just going to jump right here. And the water is just the seaweeds right here. We're going to collect it. Collect. We're going to swim back to our boat, and we're going to place it in a smelter. Then we're just going to wait for a few seconds. And there it is right there, Vine Goo. So a lot of this game depends on you just exploring on your own. And again, it doesn't explain anything about itself. And so the next frequently asked question that I've been seeing is how to find explosive powder. You see this fish, go ahead and try to kill it. Preferably with the bow and arrow. Take the goo that the pufferfish drops and then put it back in your smelter, and then bam, you have explosive powder. Easy peasy. Just try not to get killed while you're doing it. So another frequently asked question I've been seeing in Raft is how to find titanium. You see this guy right here? This guy, metal detector? This metal detector is a blueprint that you get while just playing the story of the game, and I think it's from Caravan Town. And so basically what you do, go to any island, and you just follow the lights. And so once you find where it's all lit up, you take your handy dandy shovel, blindly dig down to where it is, and you find random objects scattered throughout islands. Little islands like this have one buried treasure, big islands have multiple, but the metal detector is the fastest way to get titanium. Try it out. Another frequently asked question is, how do I stop seagulls from eating my fruit and bothering my bees? It used to be much different, but now the rule of thumb is if you have a ceiling over your stuff, your bees and your fruit are super safe. And let me show you a shortcut with the fruit that can save you a whole lot of time. So for those of you who are new to the game, you discover a research table fairly quickly. And so what you can do with your smaller pots is put it right there under the research table, and the seagulls won't bother it. On the other hand, with medium-sized plant pots, what you can do is surround it by a half floor. And so let me show you what that means. So essentially take your building hammer and make some half wooden pillars. We're just going to line up the floor just like this. This is essentially what you want to build for medium-sized plant pots. Same exact theory over there, putting your small plant pots under the research table. You can take this plant pot right here, plant your seeds, give them a water, and the seagulls won't bother them because it's technically under a roof. It used to be a lot more complicated, but it's not anymore, trust me. So another frequently asked question is, how do I get the shark to stop eating my boat? And that's super simple. Take your building hammer, select foundation armor, and add it to the outer lining of your boat. Now, you don't have to add it on the inside of your boat. The shark doesn't care about that. As long as you add it to the lining of your boat, the shark won't attack it. Super simple. Another big question I've been seeing a lot in Raft is, how do you sail to story missions against the wind? So obviously the easy answer is to activate the engine, but if you haven't quite unlocked that yet, you see this sail? If the wind is blowing against you, all you have to do is lower it and sail with the wind. Raft's map is only a specific size, and once you sail away from something long enough, you will respawn at the other end of the map, so you can technically sail to the island by sailing away from the island, if that makes any sense. Another big one I've been seeing is, how do you get feathers in the game? Well, that one's actually super simple. All you need to do is craft a bird's nest, and all of these items can be found at almost any island. And then once you place it on your boat, periodically seagulls will come land on it, and then it'll just drop you feathers, just like that. There's other ways, like you can kill the giant vultures or the screechers in the game, but that's the hard way of doing it. Okay, short and simple. I hope you all liked the video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.